Hi friends, so I'm going to do the reading here for the sign of Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what is popping for Gemini. Spirit angels and guides, show us what's coming up for the third house. Gemini energies. You feel like this is not a problem. You're like, this is not a problem. I'm just going to go right through. And there's a man here in the crossing. It could be a water sign man. Strong energy of a Cancer. I hope someone does not have Cancer. Because there's something protected. And there's a problem with that. What's the problem? What's going on here? There's a fire queen. Or you're ready, or it's an Aries, a Leo, a Sag. There's a tower around it, and it is something that would develop. And your energy could be dealing with an earth sign. And there's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is the highest form of enlightenment. And you think, well, this is being taken away, and that's that. You're like, well, I'm taking it away. What is it you're removing? A secret. You're not saying anything. Why is there a water sign queen here? This person is in charge. Why is there a coin? Okay, show us, why is there a new coin coming? A queen of coin. So you have these two people, and somebody is fighting back against, and you're just going to secretly say, you know what? We're just going to take this out. Maybe it's like someone's going to have a surgery and they're secretly just going to go have something removed. They're very worried about something being made public or advertised. This is being orchestrated in a way where... Who's in charge of this? The Wheel of Fortune turns. Things change. And there's something about a big commitment to a person here. A Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A lot of money, funds, or permanent. Something is permanent. And there could also be a child. Two people and a child and a home. And you don't want this information out. Somebody could be going into surgery. So what happens with Gemini? There is a memory you have here. You're surprised by what they have found. You definitely don't want anyone to know. What's the outcome here for this? If it's kept a secret. A fire king, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Somebody's involved. The devil. Wow. There's a lie or a secret. Seven of Cups. There's a memory about a romance even. Somebody may have cheated. I don't know. Something is discovered. It is surprising. But something is being like covered up. I feel like there's like a cover up. Like, I think you feel like it can be covered up. Like, hey, I'm just going to take this out. And no one will know. This is the way it's gonna go, and we can smooth it over What's happening here? You have an agreement with someone. What's this agreement? You've made up your mind you're going to do this with this boss woman, this water sign boss woman. It could be like a girl boss. Like someone who's like a girl boss. It could be a Scorpio. They're a girl boss. They don't really understand what's going on. Or this man in the cross doesn't understand what's going on. They feel like they have no other choice. What is this woman doing? They feel very strongly that this is the right thing, but it's not, okay? This person feels very strongly that this is the right thing to do. But look at this. This is not the right thing to do. This is who you're dealing with. This is an extreme person. This person is paying for maybe a funeral service, like up front. They're saying, well, I'm going to just pay for my own funeral. Like, that's weird. It's a person around you. They're like, well, I'm just going to pay for my own. They give a pentacle to end something. And it's very covered up. Or it's not to end something. It's to change. So there could be somebody who wants even like plastic surgery. Okay, no, it's a little more heartbreaking than plastic surgery because you don't want it. You're refusing. There's a Three of Swords magician. So you're trying to cover up and refuse. And why is it a death? Why is it a change? Because it's what someone offers who is like never done this before. Like they're saying, well, I've never done this before, but so there's a lot of pressure on someone to do this. Like a fire sign man is saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. And then the other person is saying, I don't think that's a good idea. In fact, you're wrong about this. And then you come in saying, okay, look, this is what we need to do. Something's going to change. We're under a lot of pressure, but we don't want to give any money. We don't want to pay. So what is this about? This person who is like the girl boss is very extreme. They're like, well, if we're going to do it, we're going to go all in. And you're like, no, because we'll lose if we do that. So you're like, I want no part of it. I don't want to know. You can do it, but I don't want to be around. It's kind of spooky. Because you have a fear that it will be going public. And there's a lot at stake. 2 people are involved with 10 of Pentacles and a child. Maybe two rich people. Why is it 4 of Pentacles on the bottom? Why is that the issue? Protecting. There's a lot of upsetness around this. There's a lot of being upset. around this situation. Maybe it's related to money, pressure. So for Gemini, you're saying, I'm just going to be over here in the corner. I don't want to be connected to it. I don't want anyone to know, but it's a cover-up. That's what I have. Thank you. See you next time.